Hey Elliot.
Hey.
Guess what?
What?
We're making a video today and doing your guitar overdub.
Oh, great.
So, guitar sounds in the recording studio can sometimes be a bit of a trip because we're often working with guitar players who are used to the way their amplifier feels to them, very loud and on a stage where they feel the vibrations in their feet and their pant legs moving back and forth. And so a lot of what we have to do is sort of capture that energy in a way that works, number one, in the song and doesn't overwhelm the rest of the music that's already recorded, and number two, still translates with all the energy and power through little speakers or headphones. And so part of the trick that I found after doing this for many years is essentially to not try and get the tone from in here, from the recording console or from the knobs or from the computer software, unless we're using a modeled amp. But if we're using real guitar amplifiers and real microphones, the key is to change the amplifier, change the guitar, change the pickup perhaps on the guitar, change the guitar player. If we don't start out with someone who can make a good sound with his hands, we're not going to fix it with any of this lovely gear in here. So I've arrived at a very, very simple way of miking up guitar amplifiers. It's usually 257s, one on axis, one off axis. The one alternate might be a ribbon microphone instead. But we're not spending a lot of time trying to fix it in the box. We're trying to get a good organic sound to begin with and then just track it into the song. No fooling around. Oh yeah. What the? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
This is the first shot, so make it look reasonable. What's it called?
Long time.
Long time. So we want a sort of over-the-top El Distorto sound, snarfy, snarly. So we opted for P90 pickups, as in another beautiful eBay find, the Mirror guitar from PRS. And we're going to try and get something that's over the top, but at the same time fits in with the track that's already been started for a while. '70s high-watt 412 cabinet, 2-channel H drive channel floored, and one ribbon microphone. Again, an eBay bargain.
Yep.
But it is through the nice little Neve channel number 3 over there.
Oh.
Alright, let's go into the studio and show that end of things. I should point out that although it looks like we're using a really long guitar cord, the guitar has a regular length cord plugged into an active tuner. Most people go nuts about having to have true bypass pedals, but we wanted a non-true bypass pedal in this case so that the signal was buffered the rest of the way to the guitar amp. So it's like a 10-foot cord into the pedal, and then after that active pedal it doesn't really matter how long things get. So this is the studio setup. These are the amps that we were experimenting with today. The old Gemini, the Marshall, and we ended up making this crunchy sound with the 2-channel H, as Elliot mentioned before, and a single ribbon microphone on an old high-watt 412 cabinet. And that was the magic today. Most ribbon microphones can't get that close to a guitar cabinet. This one doesn't care. It's a good find. A sort of clean, clear number.
Yeah.
Sort of an indie sound. Elliot has chosen to play a indie guitar.
Hagstrom
The
2.5.
fabulous Hagstrom 2.5 garage sale find. Actually, the neck and body were guitar sale, garage sale, and the pickup was eBay, right?
Right.
Play that more? We'll play this song. Let's hear the other cabinet.
It might be boomy.
Really?
Yep.
That's better for this. Absolutely.
It's much tighter bass.
All right, so what kind of sound did we end up with in the control room now? A little tougher to keep that guitar in tune, but it's glassy and clear and pretty sounding.
Really nice. We used the 57s instead of a ribbon mic on this because they sound a little fuller, a little warmer, which is better for a clean tone, for this at least.
So it's two 57s at very, very similar volumes. There's no EQ except for a teeny little bit of low-cut filter, but no other trickery. Let's see what it sounds like with the song. I like it muted like that.
Yeah, it's cooler.
And the amplifier, if we walk into the studio, we see we're still playing through the Boss tuner pedal, which gives us a buffer amplifier for a longer wire all the way into the studio. And we're using the 2-channel H-head, this time into the PRS 212 cabinet. And the 257s are set up in the method that we usually do, or I usually do, one on axis and one off axis. This 212 cabinet is on its side so that I'm not that near the floor with the microphone. Sometimes speaker cabinets get a little boomy when they're placed right on the floor. We'll put them on a stool, which was here, but I was too lazy really to move the speaker cabinet from here to here, so I put it on its side and I used the 257s. And again, this afternoon, this amp seems to be winning for everything that we're doing. The Banana is just resting on the Gemini. Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Put that back in its spot. Alright, so to sum up, we came up with two different guitar sounds today that we needed to record. One crunchy, one clean. The ringer in both cases turned out to be the new 2-channel H amp, which we are quite fond of, as modeled by Elliott and the Banana. This is, after all, Banana's electric channel. Some of the other things we delved into were the fact that the ribbon microphone gave us more of a three-dimensional sort of old-school roomy guitar sound rather than the 57 or 57s, which are a little bit sort of more close and in your face. The P90 pickups were the winner for the rock sound today, and whereas we used the old Hagstrom for this sort of clean thing. The one important fact was that as we moved into the other room with the guitars, we made sure that we were using an active tuner and that the cord going from the guitar to the tuner was a normal length, like 10 or 15 feet, regular old Boss tuner. Once we plugged into this, the wire on the output side can be quite long and run all the way into the studio. If we didn't do that and we used like a true bypass tuner or just a 1/4-inch barrel, you would note that the guitar tone would really suffer. It would get dark and it would get crappy sounding. So that's it for today. We'll see you in another video.